Hello YouTube, this is Georgepwnes3, and yes, the title speaks well. The first official flawless game on TSP, and this game was, yes, defensive, really defensive. I wouldn't say it was camping. It was not like I was sitting in a corner most of the game. I was pretty much cutting part of the map off for the team, and yes, you could say to go 27-0 flawless, you got to be playing a bunch of people that probably aren't very good, and yeah, they probably weren't. As you will see by the score here, I wasn't really playing with a full team either. I was just playing with Dominic in this game, so it's not like we even had a full team. So yeah, the players probably weren't that great, but right here, this is a really, really nice spot. If you want to snipe, this place is great because you have the high ground and pretty much just common sense combat. High ground equals win. So you really want to be up here if you really want to do good. Throwing out decoys because I want to attract attention to this area. And looky there. And this is where Hardened comes in. Oh, bam, through the wall. And now they start spawning near me, so that's exactly what I want. I want them to come through this area where I can kill them. And they decide not to go through this part, but they go through another one, and that's basically what I do this game. As you can see, my Claymore takes out that guy, and they'll actually come for me maybe a few times, but I was surprised by the lack of communication on their team. They just weren't coming for me at all. That guy just runs funny. If you didn't notice, just back up, and he was kind of like looking in the air, which made him look kind of, retarded. And here I'm just waiting for somebody to run by. I don't know why, but nobody was really on this side of the map. I guess they were all by there, but I didn't feel like leaving my area, and yeah, I was up here. I didn't want to have somebody else take it and then me having to fight for it later on because they will have the high ground and I will most likely lose. Here, this is really showing off the commando. As you can see right there, the recoil of this gun isn't really as high as some of the other guns, but shooting long range with this gun and not burst firing will definitely not get you a kill, unless you can control the recoil very well, which I'm okay with it, but I'm pretty sure there are people who are better with it. I would like to thank everyone who listened in my last video and spread the word. Thank you. If you didn't, you should go do that. But to all people who did, thank you very much. And right here they get a chopper up in the air, so I know that point is very revealing. So I go through pretty much the woody area and where there's lots of plant life and where I'm less visible to the chopper gunner or the helicopter or whatever's in the air. Here I pick up another commando since mine was low on ammo with I think, damn, what was that? I think that's a reflex sight. Yeah, that's a reflex sight. I'm still getting used to the kind of all the names for the attachments. I sometimes get them confused because the reflex sight from this game reminds me a lot of the ACOG from the last game, so sometimes I'll get them confused. But I think I got it right this time. Yep. And I get back up here, and I'm just looking for somebody to shoot. Really, to be honest with you, if you want to get defensive gameplay, if you want to get flawless, you really need some defensive gameplay. If you want to get high kill streaks, defensive gameplay. I actually got a game where I was rushing, and I think I went 20-2, and I think that's a really great score for rushing. It's like right when I prestige, so I was like level 4 or something like that. I was using a default class, the MP5, and I actually did fairly well. The MP5 is very underrated, I think. I really like it. The AK-74U outshines pretty much every single submachine gun out there, but the MP5 I really enjoyed, and I also started using the the Uzi with grip. It's actually really good. You just need to get used to the iron sights a bit because they can be a bit I don't know, weird. But once you get used to that, it's pretty good from then on. So right here I'm waiting for another person to pass by so I can get my chopper gunner. I don't really use attack dogs in chopper gunner, mainly because that's really hard to get. I don't get up to that kill streak very often. It's kind of hard for me to do that, and I think Napalm Strike is really good because also allows you to be a team player. If you're playing Demolition or any game that requires any point that you need to capture or secure a plant, put a napalm strike on there, and it's pretty much safe for 30 seconds, which is a perfect amount of time for you to plant, capture the flag, or really anything. So that's why I run napalm strike, because it can help my teammates a lot. You can also cut off a part of the map and be really strategic with it if you're really that strategic, and it can also get you a crap load of kills if you're playing on a small map and you have a Blackbird up or a UAV. I think my first perk is Hardline. I don't have a pro version for that, mainly because I don't really run Care Package very often, so I don't care about getting it. I have Hardened Pro and Ninja. Ninja is really useful. I just prestige, so I'm going to start working on getting Ninja Pro because I want to hear footsteps and sound whore, which is really cool. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but it's really useful. I would recommend getting Turtle Beaches, Astros, whatever you want. Turtle Beaches are pretty cheap. Of course, they're probably not as good and comfortable as the Astros, and whatever. But Tritons and Turtle Beaches aren't really the lower end brands, but they're still really good and they get the job done. Right here, you see me using my chopper gunner, and I really don't get too many kills with this, mainly because there's like lots of trees and stuff blocking my bullets, and this thing aims. Oh my god, my sensitivity's not very high, as you can probably tell. I play on, I think, on like 4 or 5, but I pick up a few kills, and yeah, this chopper gunner got me a lot of kills. Going flawless on this map I find easier than on any other map, mainly because almost everybody I know hates this map, but I love this map. If you play defensive on this map, you will definitely do good. If you have a good gun and you have somewhat of a strategy to go around this map, you will do good. There I sort of drop shot, and I guess my bullets went through the ground, and I get a headshot. But, yep. Anyway, on that 20 and 2 game that I was talking about, I'll probably post that, and I might do a dual com with Smog96. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the original founders of this channel, along with me, and me, and then Dominic came in a couple months after that as well. And yeah, we might do a dual com on that. Final score 27-0. It should pop up in a second. That was a nice rush towards the end there. Final game score is 7,500 points, and then 3,300 points for the other team. So as you can see, they weren't the great players, but it's still a flawless game. I've never posted one like this before, so I figured I might. Alright, thanks YouTube. See you later.